Good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. We got quite a weather maker on the way, so let's get to it here. If you have any travel questions, I will try to answer those. This is a complex situation, so I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible, kind of break it down into zones for you so you know what's going on. And the storm system is kind of facilitating that too, so it should be pretty easy to let you know if where you're at it's going to be a total mess or it's going to be more rain than anything. I wrote down a couple of notes from the data that I was looking at this morning. There's two trends basically with the storm system, and the one main trend is it continues to shift south about 10 miles with every run. That is, the snow zone shifts south, the sleet zone shifts south, the freezing rain zone shifts south, and the rain zone shifts south. And second thing I'm noticing is there's a larger sleet area and a little bit smaller of a freezing rain area. That does not mean that I still think that doesn't mean that freezing rain will not be a problem still. It will be. So let's get to and show you what's going on there. Okay. Always a good way to start is with the watch and warning map. And good morning, Sharon Price. Winter storm watches for pretty much most of lower Michigan. And I think this shows it pretty good. Where do you not get much winter weather? The row of counties, Oakland County on westward. Okay. North of that, it will be a mess. And by the way, if you're traveling westward, these are winter storm warnings and these are blizzard warnings, and it goes on quite a ways out to the west. Howdy, South Branch and Bob Clark. What about today? What about right now? Right now we're seeing rain developing, and this is rain, and there's not a lot of travel problem expected for today. And we'll get right into today, too. This is the radar forecast. Remember, the greens and the yellows are rain, not snow, but this will show you the trend. So let's go through the morning hours. And one thing I want to emphasize, southern Michigan, not a bad day. Hey, good morning, Deborah from Walker. Golzinski. That's interesting. That's one letter off from my wife's last name. So let's go into the afternoon, and the rain is developing in the north, and where it comes down heavier, you can have little bursts of snow, but generally not a problem today. Southern Michigan, again, this evening, not a problem. Temperatures should be well above freezing. I'll show that to you in just a moment. Now we get into the nighttime hours. Hey, good morning, Traverse City and Danielle. Okay, so here we are at 9 o'clock tonight, 10, 11, and midnight. And you can see the snow band starting to develop. Southern Michigan, again, still not a problem. Hey, thank you. It's probably Golczynski in Poland, right? This is a sleet area, okay? And that's what we'll focus on as we go forward. So, again, the theme here is today is not really much of a problem, okay? Temperatures should be above freezing in most places. Maybe if you get up into the UP, you might have a little bit of a problem late this afternoon. But today is generally an okay day. Let's get to it. Okay, and that's as far as our high resolution model goes. Temperatures today. Look at this. Let's all head to Jackson and Kalamazoo and have a spring party. Temperatures in the low 70s in the south central southwest corner. Ann Arbor maybe making it to 60 to 65. Detroit maybe to 60. Flint to 56 and 55 in Grand Rapids, and then 50s and 40s across the Saginaw Valley, 30s in the tip of the thumb, and then it's 30s northward. but above freezing. Traverse City, 36. That's why you won't have a problem until tonight or tomorrow morning, and the UP temperatures in the 30s. So I found a 40-degree temperature spread across the area today. All right, now we get into the developing storm. So we're going to start at tomorrow morning. Okay, this is 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Snow, large area of sleet, and rain. Still rain in southern Michigan. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., you could see the zone starting to shift south. Snow, Traverse City northward, out of the UP at that point. Sleet, large area, freezing rain, rain. Tomorrow afternoon, a lull. The precipitation lightens up, but still sleeting, still freezing rain, still light rain. And then another large area of precipitation comes in as we go through Saturday night. We'll start it at Sunday morning. And freezing rain zone. This is probably the zone right here. This is a good idea of where the heaviest ice accumulation will be. Look at the large sleet area. Snow, still rain from I-69 southward. Sunday, good news. As we go through the day, it may warm up enough that some of these areas that got a lot of ice Saturday night warm up enough above freezing that that ice could melt off. That would be a good thing. Wondering when this cold, snowy, wet weather will be over. We have one more after this, not as big as this one. Okay, let's go through into Monday. And then we get on the cold side of the storm, and we get some snow showers. Okay, so that should give you a good feel. Now, I think this is the final map that I want to show you, and it does give you a good feel for something. Okay, this is the freezing rain accumulation expected, okay? So this is the area that I would call an ice storm potential. But again, remember that it could melt off some in the southern sections halfway through and then get another coating. So that may help things, but this is the ice storm area, a large area. And then rain, and this is heavy snow. This is 6 to 13, 14 inches of snow in there.